Live again. We're back. Shaun Campbell 2.0. We're back. We're live. This is like my 70 some odd other, like 76 YouTube live since 2025. So I'm on fire, guys. I've gotten over 100 more new subscribers in the last 30 some odd days, okay? So we're rocking and we're rolling here. It's Sunday night. It is roughly 8 p.m. Eastern time here in the evening in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So yeah. So what are you guys up to? Are you planning for success? Are you getting ready for the week? What are the ways you get ready for the week? Because it's Mondays. Mondays are coming up in the morning, right? So that's the start of the week. So you have a chance to start fresh and hit those goals, set those goals. What do you do on Sunday night to prepare yourself for success? Let's talk. I just posted a couple new videos recently. Well, one of the videos is just a fun video I just put out today. It's about putting your weights away. And I go on a crazy rant, and some of the people really like my rants, and some maybe don't. But they're fun, they're entertaining, and they get the point across, though. And they get people watching, I hope. So you got to watch the video I just posted today. So if you go to my channel, basically my most recent video, just watch it. It's only 5 minutes, a little bit less than 5 minutes, because the last 40 seconds or so is just exit stuff, right? Like the whatever ending. What do you call it? But just the end of the video. It's basically about a 4-minute video if you watch it, right? Where I ran about putting your weights away, unloading the machines, cleaning up around the gym, that kind of stuff. And so it's a fun rant. And it's kind of fun. And it gets the point across. Because people, we do need to keep a tidy space. Put your stuff away. Put it back where it belongs. Unload the machines. You know what I mean? Because it's not just you using this equipment, guys. You got to share. You got to share. You got to be respectful of everyone around you, respectful of the gym and gym owners out there. You got to set the tone. You got to lead by example. You can't let the members get away with just putting the weights all over the damn place. Okay, so the gyms that I see that are strict about that, they have a nice, clean gym. The gyms that don't push it at all, their place is nuts. Because as soon as you let any type of flexibility, like freedom to just do whatever the hell you want, because as soon as one person makes a mess, other people just start following suit, right? Because they don't want to, I'm not picking it up because I didn't make the mess. They use that mentality, okay? Anyways. Yeah, so I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. I rock the workout warrior. I come on here. I talk about a lot of crazy stuff. I talk about workouts. I talk about natural bodybuilding. So I run natural bodybuilding shows across Canada since 2005, guys. So it's been 20 years strong. I'm going to be launching online competitions as well. I talk about gym etiquette, gym rules. I'm getting involved with some of the YouTube drama just for some fun, some entertainment. So yeah, so if you haven't seen me before, or you're seeing me for the first time, or you've seen me many times, but you haven't subscribed, the time is now. Subscribe to the channel. And if you see me on other social medias, look for me at Shaun Campbell 2.0 on other social medias. I use the same handles I do on YouTube. I even use the same profile pic. So you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Same profile picture and same handle at Shaun Campbell 2.0, okay? So check that out. Yeah, so come on here. Let's talk. Let's talk about how you guys prepare yourself for success for the week. Basically, I want you guys to take a minute, if you haven't already or if you don't usually, take a few minutes today and make out your goals, what you want to accomplish next week. You got a whole week, Monday to Sunday, okay? It's a fresh week, a fresh start, okay? Make some goals because you got to plan for success, okay? Okay? And you also got to set yourself up for success, meaning that you got to prepare ahead of time. Like if you want to do a couple meal preps or something tonight or something, so that tomorrow you have your healthy meals ready, your healthy snacks for work or whatever you got to do tomorrow. Pack a gym bag or something so you have all your workout clothes and all that ready. So there's no excuses when you wake up tomorrow and you're rushed for work or you're rushed to get your day started. You have everything ready. You're ready to rock. Whatever little steps help you get closer to your goals, and you can plan ahead, do that. Any preparation you can make ahead of time to get yourself ahead, do it now. Yeah, hi, Jose, Julian. Where are you from anyways? I'm in Toronto, Canada area, guys. It's Shaun Campbell 2.0. Check out my latest video. Check out some of my latest shorts. I'm taking YouTube by storm, guys. Right now, I'm just a guy on YouTube. But we're trying to build up this channel. We're going to get monetized. And once I'm monetized, I'm going to call myself a YouTuber. I'm already throwing my hat into the YouTube drama. I'm already putting videos out there about the drama. So we're getting there. It's gonna be. It's just like any type of goal you have. It's just slow and steady, and always making small steps towards that goal. That's why I go on YouTube lives every single day, because these are small steps forward to being, 1, better on camera, 2, be more engaged with the audience, and 3, it helps build up subscribers. And it's working. It's working great. It gives me content as well. So that's number 4. So I get to create content without overthinking it. Because when you sit down and do a video and edit it and all that kind of stuff, there's a lot of work involved. I can just go on live, make a thumbnail, click go live, and here we are. We're talking. You know what I mean? So yeah, so plan ahead you got to plan for success, guys. You got to set yourself up for success. Setting yourself up for success is making a plan, having goals, doing the prep work to make sure you stick to your goals. If that is preparing your gym bag and that for your workouts tomorrow, the night before the gym, do it. If that helps you get ahead of the game and be prepared without any excuses when you wake up in the morning, then go for it. Prepping meals, if you're trying to follow a more stricter diet regime, that's a beautiful thing to do on the weekends or the night before you go to work. Trying to rush all this stuff in the morning isn't going to work, because you're going to be rushing for work or rushing for where you got to go. Next thing you know, you're just going to eat something quick on the way to work. Then you're going to eat something fast food or something at lunch, and this, that, and the other, and then here you go. You're sabotaging yourself. You're not setting yourself up for success, okay? So if you have any tips on setting yourself up for success, or tips that you do, or things that you do on the weekend to prepare yourself for the week, or things you do the night before to prepare yourself for the day, drop them in the comments, guys. Let's hear them. Or maybe drop in the comments or in the discussion here things you're having a problem with, and see if we can help you out. I'll give you some pointers if I know what to do. Again, Shaun Campbell 2.0, guys. Subscribe. Drop in the discussion. Say hi if you're seeing me here right now. Don't let me just talk here by myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, check out Workout Warrior. That's the Workout Warrior brand. We're gonna build that sucker up. But it takes 1 subscriber at a time, 1 comment at a time, 1 like at a time, 1 view at a time. You know what I'm saying? It's everything 1 at a time, guys. We're hanging in there. We're making things happen. Again, I'm in Vaughan, Ontario, Canada, just outside of Toronto. Got YouTube on there right now. I always have YouTube on, guys. I'm a YouTube maniac. Leg day tomorrow. Hey, Ben, nice to see you, brother. Yeah, hit those legs tomorrow and get that cardio in. I know you were before having a hard time getting cardio in, so this is awesome that you got the cardio in, man. How much do I pay rent? Throw out a guess. I'll say higher or lower, because I'm just outside of Toronto. And I'll give you it's a 2-bedroom condo, so just give you an idea. So you can more, and that's Canadian dollars, so it's more. Hi, Rivals Bros. Hi, Evan. Lower, almost right in the middle, but a little bit higher. Well, what the hell? I might as well say I paid $2,500 for rent here, man. That does include a parking spot, so that's a plus too, I guess. Whatever. But 2-bedroom condos in the new buildings are pretty expensive. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling you. What do I do for work? Well, I do this. This is part of it, but right now I'm not monetized, so I guess I'm doing this all for free work. I do right now mainly natural bodybuilding competitions. So people I own the organization, so people register for the shows, all that kind of stuff. And I sell a little bit of the Workout Warrior clothing and that. It's not a real big thing. It's a side hustle kind of right now, but I want to build it to be bigger. So we're selling Workout Warrior hoodies, T-shirts, hats, all that kind of stuff. But the shows in themselves are my main source of income, right? So I run the shows, so I organize them. So people pay entry fees, people pay ticket fees to watch them, all that kind of stuff, right? So that's my main income. And this IDFA, IDFA.ca, Natural Bodybuilding Competitions. I am not hiring. I'm not no place to be hiring right now. Right now, I'm just trying to grow everything back because I'm not. Ever since COVID, to be honest, I haven't been back to where I was at prior to COVID. So I'm still in a growing phase, and I'm making YouTube one of my. Eventually, it's going to be part of my income, but right now, it's not at all. I'm not monetized at all. But I know that this is going to help grow my brands because the more well-known I am on YouTube and social media and all this stuff, obviously it helps grow any business I'm a part of. So it's going to bring more awareness to my shows. It's going to bring more eyes on Workout Warriors. It's going to bring more eyes on everything I do, right? Every business venture I'm trying to promote here, it's going to bring more eyes. How do you quit cigarettes? Give it to me raw. Stop. No, I'm just joking. Give it to you raw would be just go cold turkey. I don't know. I've never tried quitting cigarettes, so I don't know exactly, but I would probably say it'd be small steps, right? Slowly bring the numbers down. Or some people are just different, but if you are addicted to it, then going cold turkey probably won't work. But if you're not, then maybe you might just be able to go cold turkey. There's people that stop drinking just like they just stop. Or they do whatever, then just stop. But that's not whatever. I don't know enough about quitting smoking to give you much advice, but you just start somewhere. If you're smoking, I don't know what you're smoking today, say it's 10 a day, I don't know anything. I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't know anything about smoking cigarettes. But if you're smoking 10, drop it down to 8, then drop it down to 5, then keep dropping down or whatever. Or like avoid situations where you know you smoke most. Find out what the obstacles are. When do you like to smoke the most? And those are the times you're going to tackle, right? But right now, I don't know. I'd probably just used to Google searching and then figure out some ways and some methods that resonate with you and go for it. But the key is to the key is to say you want to stop. And the key is, and then from there, making steps towards quitting smoking, right? Because it's one thing to just talk about it, but you got to make steps towards it. Well, that's not bad. So I would almost say, shit, go cold turkey, man. You said you want it raw, just go raw. Go cold turkey. It's only 5 a day, guy. You can stop. It's going to be tough as hell. Just like any goal when you just quit it out of nowhere, it's tough. But just hang in there and make it happen, you know what I mean? And if you fall off the bandwagon or fall off the wagon at some point, don't get discouraged. Just get right back on track and say, okay, fucking, that's the last one and start over again, right? But just find a support group or something. Maybe someone out there who's been through this before, right? Or even a Facebook group or something. Who knows, right? But just find someone or people who've been through the same situation and learn from them what they did to stop and learn from them the tricks or the methods they use to continue to not smoke and then go for it. Hi, V-Sfed. I saw you last night. Yeah. So if you're seeing me for the first time or you don't know who the hell I am, subscribe to the channel. You'll learn more about me. Check out some of my damn videos. I got some fun videos out there. I just posted a video where I rant like hell about put your weights away. It's kind of a fun video, so you got to go watch that. Go to my videos. I also save all of my lives, so you can go to my playlist on my channel, and you'll see live video replays, and just look at the titles of them and see if there's anything you want to watch and go watch it or just listen to it. Treat it like a podcast. Just listen to it. I talk a lot, guys. I talk a lot in my videos. So you pretty much, all my videos don't require any visuals at all, to be honest with you, unless you want to see me yelling like that. They require no visuals, so you could literally watch any of my videos just by listening, right? So you could literally go wash dishes, crank up the freaking volume, or jump on your treadmill or whatever you got going on and just listen to it, or clean the house or whatever you're doing. Just listen to some of the stuff, rants and all that stuff. They're fun. There's always something good in there somewhere. Even if I'm ranting and going off on tangents, you'll find some good information in there somewhere. If you want just some entertainment, listen to my videos about Logan Paul and Jake Paul, or listen to my videos about Wes Watson. That's just pure entertainment stuff, right? But entertainment is necessary, guys. We all like to be entertained. We all like some gossip here and there. Because I know to build YouTube, I need to be part of the YouTube drama. If I'm not part of the YouTube drama, I get forgotten. I'm just going to come and go. I'll just be another guy talking about fitness on here that no one really gives a shit about, right? So I gotta get on the YouTube drama. And until I get called out by some people, then I know I'm too small. I'm a small YouTuber right now. But when I start getting called out and people call me an idiot and all these kind of things and saying, oh my God, this guy's an idiot, he doesn't know what he's talking about, then you know I'm getting somewhere. But anyway, subscribe to the channel, Shaun Campbell 2.0, guys. Subscribe. Like this stuff. Comment on some things. Watch some things. Like I said, just watch it and play in the background. Just listen to it just for some motivation or some entertainment. And plus it helps me, you know what I mean? Because I need watch hours because I'm not monetized yet. I'm just some guy on here going crazy for no money at all. Just for no reason at all. What's this guy doing? Okay. So yeah, so anyone new on here, subscribe, please. Where did I grow up? I grew up in I'm from Canada, so I'm in Ontario, Canada. I grew up in like a small city, St. Thomas, Ontario. That's where I grew up. What state? I'm in Ontario, Canada, so I'm in Canada. So it's a province. Yeah. Why, where are you from, John? John Smith? Right now, I'm just chilling here, guys. You probably can't see from here, but if you look out yonder there, way back in the back, I'm just north of I'm probably a 30-minute drive from like downtown Toronto if it's not busy, right? So you can see the CN Tower from here sometimes, but right now you probably can't because I'm not in the right spot. If I was in the right spot and the TV wasn't in the way and there wasn't reflections because of all the light I got going on here, then you better see the CN Tower. The Rivals Bros, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Oh, that's cool. Way at Puerto Rico. Awesome, man. How is Myrtle Beach right now? The temperature. Is it nice out? I have no idea. And some advice on the six-pack. They always joke around, but six-packs are built in the kitchen, just meaning that it really comes down to how clean you're eating, right? So to build a good six-pack, because I know what you mean. You mean you really want like a visual six-pack. Like you want to see it, right? Because to build it, you would do like crunches and like all that kind of stuff, right? Just your typical core exercises to build your abdominals, right? To build your abs. But if you want to visually see them, you have to get the body fat down. So you have to reduce your body fat. So you're going to have to watch what you eat, right? And basically to lose body fat, it's as simple as this, guys. It's calories in versus calories out, right? You want to be burning off more calories than you're bringing in. So you're in a calorie deficit, right? Then you'll start to burn off body fat, okay? But that just takes strict diet. Like you have to monitor your calories, right? You have to be strict with your diet. So you have to clean up, or however you're eating, you just want to make sure you're burning off more than you're consuming, right? And that can be through exercise, cardio, or just in general. If you're not eating as much calories as you're burning off just as living normal life, there you go. So you got to bring the body fat down. Beautiful weather. I love it, man. Lots of, yeah, the Canadians were arriving there for March break and all that stuff, right? I am 53 years old, my friend. I've been in this fitness game a hell of a long time. I've been in this industry probably since my 20s, right? And I've been working out and all that stuff since my teens. So I've been around the block. I know all the I, whatever. I've been through, like, people, like, you go through the I was the guy in the 20s who thought he was unstoppable. I've been the guy when in his 40s had ups and downs with missing the gym and motivation to go to the gym and all this stuff. I'm in my 50s just trying to, like, yeah, just balancing everyday life and getting in the gym and all this stuff. I'm actually, last couple of years have been more strict than ever. So, like, yeah. Well, thanks, Rival Bros. That's the beauty of taking care of yourself, I guess, because people are sometimes shocked, sometimes not, right? Most people I'm not going to say anything crazy, but most people my age aren't as fit as I am, if that makes any sense, right? Because I'll see old friends, they'll see me and they'll say, "What the fuck, man?" Like, 'cause they'll be like my age, right? And they'll be like, "What the fuck you doing? Like, how you looking like this?" All right. And it all just comes down to just keep on working out, being consistent, right? I don't stop. I've been working out pretty consistently. There has been some ups and downs here and there, right? But overall, consistent all my life with working out, fitness, eating healthy, all that stuff, right? Because you got to have moderation and balance, right? So I've had a pretty moderate, balanced lifestyle with health and fitness all along. There's no yo-yoing or whatever, up and down diet, all that kind of stuff. My weight doesn't fluctuate a lot, all that kind of stuff, right? And I try to eat healthy. But yeah, the key is just to always be doing something active, right? You got to be doing something active all the time and be young at heart, I guess. Shit. Let's just say I don't feel 53. I don't know what 53 is supposed to feel like, but whatever that number is, if people think that's old, I do not feel old at all. I actually just last week, I took up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to add to the mix. I'm already doing elliptical every day. I'm already working out about 4 to 5 days a week, and now I'm going to add Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is probably a crazy thing people think to be adding. But I was rolling around with some young guys. They said, "You're a pretty athletic guy, eh? What have you been doing?" I said, "Well, I just, not much. I just work out with weights, but I used to wrestle 30 years ago. But right now I don't do really anything hardcore active." But they think, "Oh, you're a pretty athletic guy." And like, yeah, and this is only session number 2. Session number 3 is coming up this week. So anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I look 32, but shit, I'll take it, brother. I'd be happy if I just look at my 40s. If someone said you look about 40 something, I'm like, okay, cool, we'll take it. What's your main topic on this channel? The main topic is probably, what have my main topic been? Well, it's going to be soon natural. I'll be talking a lot about natural bodybuilding because I'm going to start running my shows. Are going to start kicking in that I run, right? So I'll be promoting them a lot and talking about that. But I mostly talk about workout stuff, like as far as motivation, gym rules, gym etiquette, and motivation, exercises, that kind of stuff. So I guess my main thing is like gym talk, right? But my main stuff that gets the most traction or the most views is the stuff when I do my entertainment stuff, where I do like reaction type videos to people in the industry, right? Like calling them out, saying it's bullshit, that kind of thing. That's my, I feel like that's going to be my angle. I feel like that's going to be the thing that really gets people's attention. But I also talk a lot about health and fitness and living a healthy lifestyle and stuff, right? Yeah, so if you're on here, guys, and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, guys, subscribe. And I don't know anything about notification bells, but I hear freaking YouTubers say it all the time. Click that notification bell. I don't know what the hell I mean. I guess there's some kind of notification thing. Click notifications. So anytime I post a video or a short or I go live, you'll get whatever, a notification. But yeah. So I'm just copying these other people, right? So yeah, like, if you see stuff on here, like it. If you see a freaking short video come across your feed, watch it. All the help I can get, guys. Because I'm going to take this up to a whole new level. The bigger I grow this channel, especially when I start getting monetized and I start getting some momentum and I get excited about the monetization, because right now I do all my editing myself. So my videos could be way better. Because I know some of these YouTubers, their videos are way more polished because they're not doing the editing, right? And they're making them like, editing can make or break a video, apparently. My editing's very basic because I like to, my new style is just to rant. And that kind of goes with no edits, right? That's like, Shaun, just here's your topic. Make sure you know a lot about this topic and then just go off on it. And I've been doing that and it's been working out pretty good. Like, put your weights away. That was just a pure rant. I wasn't reading no script there. I was just ranting. And then when I talk about Wes Watson, I did it all in one take. It's like a 15-minute video, all ranting, right? So you got to check these things out. Do I jog at all? No. But I used to jog back in the day a lot because I used to do wrestling and stuff, right? And that used to be my way of cardio. I used to jog all the time, and it does help a lot, right? And I feel like that is probably one of the best most things that benefit that affect your fitness the most is go for a jog, go running. That's why these running clubs are so popular, right? It's old school. It's taking it back to the basics, like Rocky Balboa style, right? Let's go for a jog. Nothing beats going for a jog. I just love the convenience of, see this. I love the convenience of this. My elliptical right there. I even put in the living room right by the TV so I can just jump on it every single morning. No matter what, I jump on that thing because it's way more convenient than running out, putting all your clothes on and going for a jog outside, right? That thing's so convenient that I use it basically as my social media office, I guess. So I go on there in the mornings, and I also at the same time I'll put out a short, or I'll put up an Instagram reel, or check YouTube, check Instagram, check Facebook, all that kind of stuff, right? Oh, sorry. How do you keep your skin looking good? I don't know about that. I use moisturizer, if that matters. I drink a lot of water. They say keeping hydrated is good, right? So I keep hydrated, and I moisturize all the time, right? I've always done that for like forever, right? I don't know. Some people are against that. Some people aren't. I'm totally into like moisturize your whole body every single day. I do it. I've always done it for like years, like probably 20 years or more. Just always moisturizing. Yep, and then eat healthy, live a healthy lifestyle. You'll be surprised because your skin is a part of your body, right? So the better you take care of your whole body, the better your skin's going to be and all that. Provided you're like natural, right? Like if you're taking drugs and shit, drugs of any sort, performance enhancing, alcohol, smoking cigarettes, all that kind of stuff's going to affect your skin, right? I don't do any of those things, so. What do you think of Mike Mentzer's theory? What, the high intensity, like basically taking one set to absolute failure type thing? I like it. Oh, I like anything. The only thing with Mike Mentzer stuff, you just gotta make sure you're fully warm up, right? Because they kind of, people skip past that. They don't realize. I think Mike Mentzer, even during Dorian Yates, would warm up a lot. So they'd probably do 3 or 4 sets, what they considered warm ups, but then they do that one all out set, right? So. But I don't know a lot about because I don't really do that because I'm more, I guess at my age now, I'm worried about injuries. I don't do anything that I feel is going to injure myself, right? Because the last thing you want, like I'm not trying to be a superhero here and trying to lift the crazy weights. I just want to be fit, healthy, look good, all that kind of stuff, right? So I wouldn't go that high intensity for myself. But if some young people or anyone wants to do it and they enjoy the training, because the key is also you got to enjoy the type of training you're doing, the style of training you're doing. If you don't enjoy Mike Mentzer's style and you like doing a high volume training, like maybe even as high volume as like Arnold Schwarzenegger used to do back in the day, then do that. It's whatever you enjoy. Because the key to fitness also to maintain it over a long period of time is do what you enjoy. I enjoy bodybuilding style workouts where some people enjoy like powerlifting style workouts. Like to me, every time I go to the gym, I want to get that pump. I love when I feel like the pump and the blood flow, and I'm working towards like building an aesthetic physique. I love that style of training, so I'll always do it. Like I'll never get involved in CrossFit training and all that because I don't get that same feeling from doing that kind of stuff. I love the feeling of the traditional gym bro bodybuilding type workouts, right? Those are the ones I love. And I think majority of people actually do bodybuilding style workouts. They just don't realize it. Like if you're doing chest, shoulders, triceps, you're doing a bodybuilding split. Or if, you know what I mean? Or even if you're doing chest and back, just the fact there's different splits, right? But if you're doing like a bunch of sets, different angles, and getting a pump, you're training like a bodybuilder. Here's what we doing here. Yeah, so if you're going to do any of that high intensity stuff, just make sure you warm up and just make sure you enjoy it and make sure especially use good technique, good form, right? You got to be really careful your form because if you're going to be putting up some serious weight and you're using shitty form, you're setting yourself up for injury for sure, right? So you got to really warm up good and you got to like really making sure you use proper technique because you got one set you're nailing, right? So you want to make that an amazing set, take it to failure and safely, right? Yeah, they don't talk about injury because I think even Dorian Yates actually tore his bicep once, and I bet you that was because of this high intensity training, because it's too high intensity. But also you got to remember high intensity training plus drugs involved, then your tendons are going to be kind of weaker. Because they say sometimes because your muscles can get so strong and powerful that your tendons aren't growing at the same rate, right? But if you're all natural and you use good form and you warm up, you probably won't hurt yourself, but you got to use good technique, right? And if you ever do feel like something doesn't feel good, stop the set immediately and don't do another set after. Like, it's not worth the injury. Just, there's always like, you save yourself for another day. There's always another day, you know what I mean? Like, do it the next workout. Let your body recover and then go for it next time. Because we got, like, time flies, right? And you're in this for the long haul. It's not a short, we're not doing quick fixes here. So by maxing out one crazy set and you hurt yourself, that wasn't the set that's going to make you grow huge all of a sudden. It's all these workouts over time and safely. Because if you get injured, what's that going to do? It's going to put you back. And also the whole goal is to be healthy and fit, not injured. That's counterproductive. And then the next thing you know, you got an injury that you have to deal with the rest of your life. Like some of these people, these older guys or whatever, they go so hardcore in the gym, they're walking around, oh, my elbow hurts, my chest, I tore my pec, like all this crazy shit. And that's all is ego lifting, not warming up, going crazy with weights, trying to just going crazy, right? You got to be smart approach. Because you got to think long-term. Think long-term when you're thinking fitness, guys. Anything health and fitness, think long-term. There's no quick fixes here. There's no quick fixes. Right now, I don't jog at all, right? But I used to jog a lot. I used to like it. I run to the car. Does that count when it's cold out? I'm wondering if in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu we're going to jog the mats. I'm not sure because I don't know what they do quite yet because I've been just going to like the basic practices, right? I'm just learning the basics right now. Well, I don't jog, just probably more the convenience. That's all it really comes down to because for long term, actually I went through a little phase of jogging about a year ago. I even bought jogging shoes because I didn't have any running shoes to go jogging with. So I bought a pair. And I was going pretty often, but I wasn't able to keep it consistent. So I just pulled out my elliptical in the living room and said, I'm gonna commit to I didn't even say I'm gonna do elliptical 3 times a week or anything. I said I'm gonna do it every single day. That way you don't miss because it's every single day. It's not even an option. Now it's my routine. Before I eat, I do it. I literally go on the elliptical, check. You know, people when we get up, we always check our Instagram and all that kind of crap, right? Or our phone or text or whatever. I don't do that. I get on the but I'm going elliptical immediately. So I go on elliptical, grab my phone, and I start going through all that stuff. And if I don't need to be quiet for any reason, if I have to be quiet, say there's people in the house and they're sleeping or something, I'll put an ear pod in and do the elliptical, right? But if there's no one in the house but me, I'll put YouTube on the big screen here and just watch it while I'm doing it and check my emails. And I always try to make a post, an Instagram reel or a YouTube short or both, or a TikTok post. I always try or answer some messages on Facebook and stuff. I try to be productive, though. I feel like shit. I feel like, damn, I'm getting a lot of shit done here, and I'm getting cardio. Holy shit! You feel like $1,000,000. What a what a win for the start of the day, right? So I feel like I start the day on a positive note always. I got a workout in, even though I don't go crazy. I just do an elliptical, right? I got that in. I checked my Instagram. I made some posts. I did some content, right? I answered some email, some texts, and messages on social media. Then after that, I'm going to have my Greek yogurt, almonds, and protein powder mixed. I always do. So I'm going to eat a healthy meal. So my day is a big win all to start with right away. So you got to, and then you create routines very easily, because now that's my routine. I don't even think about it. I can't even look forward to it, because I like that feeling of the rush of accomplishing shit, especially right first thing in the morning. And I get in no matter what. If I know I have to get up early, I'll get up. Like even the other day, I had to get up early to go do something. I got my ass up at 6:30, which I don't normally do. Actually, no, this morning I had to do something. I had to be out of the house early because I had to drop Riley off at her mom's house before I went to the flea market place where I sell workout warrior clothing and all that kind of shit, right? And fitness clothing and stuff, right? I do that on the weekends, right? So I had to get up early so I had enough time to do my elliptical, all that stuff, because I do 30 minutes on the elliptical. So I had to fit in 30 minutes of the elliptical, get ready, all that stuff, then wake Riley up, then get her into the car, take her to her mom's, then go over to there. So I had to get up early. So I set my alarm earlier than normal. I didn't just say, oh, I guess I won't do elliptical today because I'm rushed. No, I said, that's why you set yourself up for success the night before. I knew the night before I'm going to get up at, I believe it's like 6:50 actually. That's the exact time. I'm going to get up right before 7 and I'll be fine to get everything I need to be done. And then I packed my stuff to set myself up for success with the meals. I threw a bag of almonds in my bag and 3 protein bars. So I wouldn't go tempted to go grab something at Wendy's or some shit, right? Because that's so Tim Hortons right beside where I go. So that'd be so tempting to just walk over there and just grab a freaking double coffee and a fucking muffin. You know how tempting that is if you don't have food with you? Because you justify, you say, well, it's better than not eating. Yeah, I just don't jog just for the, I think I already answered that, but I'll answer again, just because of the convenience. You got to make things that are going to be convenient, that fit into your lifestyle nicely. Like the elliptical fits in so nicely to my lifestyle, it's unbelievable. And ellipticals, you can still do stuff, right? You can go on the phone, all that kind of stuff. Your hands can be free, no problem. You can't run and text. Well, you could, but shit. But it's also what you love, because some people love going for jogs to get that runner's high, right? Kind of like the feeling I get when I work out. I love going to the gym, that feeling. Like I did, before coming on here, I actually did chest, shoulders, triceps. And I got a good pump. I felt great. I did that at LA Fitness. And then I came home, I had some eggs and stuff. Watched a little bit of YouTube, because I'm always keeping up to date on YouTube, because that's my new thing, guys. I got to know my product. I want to be you're going to see some really good videos coming out soon, because I'm getting better at this. And I wrote down a list, because I'm setting myself up for success, right? I wrote down a list of 3 different videos I'm going to put together this week. And I've already got one. I got 2 other ones sitting on my computer ready to be edited. So I got like 5 videos that I'm be putting together. One's real exciting. The real exciting one is, who knows? Answer this question in the discussion, guys. I want to know what your thoughts are. Who knows about those janitor videos where he does those huge deadlifts or huge squats? He's the janitor. He acts like he doesn't know what's going on. Then all of a sudden he lifts the same weight that the bodybuilders are lifting or whatever, and everyone goes, oh my God. Who knows what I'm talking about? He's very, very, very popular on YouTube, and he's very, very popular on TikTok. Those are the 2 main things that I see him on. And he's the janitor, Anatoly or something, and Natalie, or I got to figure out how to say his name right. but I'm going to fucking call them out. Okay, guys? It's going to be fun. I'm going to call it out for being staged or fake, right? It's going to be fun. Yeah, man, keep it up, brother. If you're 50 and still in good shape, that's great. Just don't ever give up, right? Don't. You got to get on a fitness regime, and it looks like you already are, anyways. So just keep continuing to move, right? That's the whole key. When people stop moving and when people stop having goals, that's when they start deteriorating. Okay, because they say a lot of people when they retire, say in their 60s, wherever, they start going downhill fast because they have nothing to look forward to. They have no goals. You know what I mean? They don't have any reason to get up off their ass or whatever. Sorry, that's a bad way of saying it, but to get up and move, right? Because a lot of people, the only time the reason they're out and doing things is because they go to work. The only reason they're using their mind is because of work. So they retire, they think, I'm just going to sit back and relax and enjoy my golden years. You sit back and relax and enjoy your golden years, you fall apart real fast, okay? You got to have goals. Never retire. Like you can retire from the job, but never retire your mind, right? Always, always strive for more. Always keep active. That's the thing. It's either you use it or you lose it. Okay. There's people that are like us guys. Like you were just saying, you're 50, right? I'm 53. There's people our age that are falling apart badly because they haven't done anything active since high school. Like basically, some of these guys, like they're the hot girl in school, high school, or they're the star athlete in high school, the two popular people, and you look at them now, it's like, what the hell happened to you? You know what I mean? You got to take care of yourself. Your body, it takes work. It doesn't even have to be work. If you just make it a part of your lifestyle, it just becomes normal. Like to me, this is all what everything I do is normal to me. I don't even think twice about it. I go on an elliptical. Okay, that's what I always do. I'm going to go to the gym. Sure, of course I'm going to the gym. I always go to the gym. I'm going to eat healthy. Okay, that's what I do. This is all normal shit. You just do it long enough, it will all become a habit. And it's weird. If I miss the elliptical, it feels like strange as hell. And you know, I won't even let it happen because I'll do it later. Like if somehow, well, it's not going to happen. It's not an option. I've been doing it like probably about a year and a half every single day. Before I was just doing it because you know you do your typical, I got to do 3 cardio sessions. I just said, fuck that because you're supposed to be active lifestyle. Because I'm not going crazy. Like, so if you're just doing active stuff, I basically, the way I do the elliptical is like I'm doing active lifestyle. It's not, I'm not going on there and sweat my ass off and going crazy and fucking gonna pass out. I'm just doing active, like basically if you're going for a brisk walk, that's how I do the elliptical. Heart rate gets up to about 100 or something like that, and that's about it. That's the highest it gets to. Like I'm going for a brisk walk is how I do my elliptical. But I do it every day. That's it. Not even an option, just every day. What the hell was I gonna say? No, I hear you. Yeah, yeah. You gotta keep yourself because if you went through a divorce and all that stuff, you could have easily just fell apart. It's good to see you're actually getting out there doing stuff, keeping moving, keeping positive, brother. We've all been there before. Heartbreak's a bitch, or whatever, or not even heartbreak, divorce and all this stuff. Especially when there's like crazy stuff going back and forth. Because I've been there. I have kids with 2 different women. Okay, so I've been through with some drama, right? And then when you go through some drama, it's stressful. So the only thing that keeps you sane is, like you said, stick to what makes you happy, right? Stick to your healthy lifestyle, doing things that make you happy, having goals. Don't dwell on it. Unfortunately, there's gonna be times where you dwell on it, and it's gonna happen. It happens to all of us. But you will get over it if you keep yourself busy and active and doing things, right? We've all been there for something or other. Maybe it's not divorce, maybe it's not heartbreak, but something in our life has put us in a bad place, right? But you just got to keep moving forward because you will pass. Or it won't, or over time it won't be as big of a deal as you thought it was at the moment, right? Yeah, walk for miles, man. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? If just going for, like if you like to bike ride, walk, whatever, just go and just go and just keep going. and get yourself in the zone, right? I forget what I was going to I'm going to look back in the questions. Was there something I was supposed to answer? Ashwagandha. I don't know a lot about it, to be honest with you, creepy kidda. Ashwagandha. I've heard good things about it. I've dabbled with it, but I don't really notice if there's much of a difference because it's very cheap. So I thought I'll just try it. I took the recommended dosage, nothing crazy, but I didn't really notice much of a difference, right? But I heard good things about it from like I shouldn't get my information from YouTube, but but you also do a little research on your own, and I've heard good things about it, how it can help improve your natural testosterone. So I've tried it, and it's supposed to also relieve stress. I don't know, like anxiety or something like that. I don't know much about that part because I was more concerned with. I wasn't even concerned. I've never measured my testosterone, but I did recently, and you guys are going to be shocked when if I even say, I don't even know why I'm talking about testosterone level. I was shocked. I said, there's no way in hell that's the right number because it's out the roof. I'm all natural, guys. I don't do anything, okay? There's no reason for my testosterone level because I thought I equated testosterone levels with being huge, right? Like I thought if you have high testosterone levels, you're going to build all kinds of muscle mass. That's not the case. It's just a male hormone, right? You're like, I'm functioning, it makes you function optimally as a male, right? It's a male hormone. It doesn't mean necessarily, because muscle mass is, they get tendons and insertions and all that muscle insertions, muscle bellies, all that stuff. That's nothing to do with testosterone. That's what you're given. But based on what I'm given in I got a really high testosterone level, guys, like teenager high. Like, they're like, what the fuck? The guy said, are you supplementing with anything? I'm like, no. Say you mentioned ashwagandha. That's why I'm on this topic. I said, well, I've taken ashwagandha before. But I said, well, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it because you're way off the charts. Not off the charts like I'm on drugs, but off the charts like I'm at the max for like a teenager. Like, I'm not even close to being, I'm outside the normal range for most people. Maybe it's all that positive thinking. Yeah, because I always thought, someone told me, yeah, if you have a headache, one guy told me if you have high testosterone, you'll lose your hair. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe for some reason I'm believing all this bullshit I'm hearing. And I thought you'd have to be really muscular to have high testosterone. I thought you'd be losing. But then again, you got to think, I feel fucking great. Know why? Because I have high testosterone level, probably because I take good care of myself. That's why my testosterone's high. There's numbers like not like something nanogram or whatever. I'm like 917 or something, which is fucking high. Like, because they would expect me to be probably around 400, 500, right? And if I was 700, I'd be high. If there was a score of like excellent or whatever, I'd be excellent, A+++. I was shocked because I got my blood work just for fun because I said I'm 53 years old. I was fucking. No, because plus my buddy of mine went on TRT or something, right? So I said, okay, I'm going to see what the fuck my testosterone level is. Even though I want to be all natural, so. And because most people that get tested at this age range, like 50 years old, go on TRT immediately because right away they're low. Because most people that don't take care of themselves and all that stuff. So I'm just wondering, I never checked when I was younger. What the fuck kind of levels did I have when I was a teenager then? Jesus Christ. Like, because there's something you would never check. Or not even teenager, they say in my 20s, like that's when you're feeling your optimal. My optimal physique look-wise. Because over time, your body's going to age. Then it doesn't matter about your testosterone levels. Like skin changes, wrinkles, looser skin, like all that stuff changes. Muscle mass decreases a little bit. Like, I'm not the same as I was in my 30s. My 30s, as far as physical appearance, like if you just looked at me, that'd be my prime physique was in my 30s. Like, because I got pictures when I compete. Because I've competed all these years, right? All through all the different age ranges, I've dieted and got ready for shows and stuff. So I know what my physique looked like. My optimal physique was probably my 30s, where I was shredded, the skin was tight, blah, blah, blah. Muscles were full, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's all that positive thinking, guys. You got to think positive and keep active and eat healthy. And I always take I got a whole bunch of supplements I always take, like, well, vitamins and minerals, right? That I take every day, and I've been doing that for years and years and years. My routine is so routine, like, especially the morning part of my routine is so routine, it's not even funny. And it's been like that for years. Like, I do the exact same thing every morning for years. No matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, don't matter. Like, I don't do the bullshit. It's the weekend, fucking party, go drinking. I haven't. I'm not saying I'm against drinking, because if I'm out and you never know if it's the right girl, I'm on a date or some shit, I don't want to look like a weirdo, I'll have a drink, right? But to me, to be honest with you, the right ideal date for me would be the girl doesn't drink either. That's fucking would be, I'd be so fucking happy, right? Like, people think that's, oh, you're boring, blah, blah. I would, if some, yeah. So what was I going to say? What was I saying? Somehow I got into alcohol. I go on tangents myself. See, if no one's asked me questions, I'll fucking create the questions myself. I'll answer questions for myself. Yeah, the last time I had a drink of any sort was probably about 3 years ago. And it was beer or something. I was probably just trying to be cool. It was on a fucking date or something, right? I don't really date much, right? But fuck, something weird like that. It was probably like 3 years ago. And then before that, it was probably 2 years ago. Then before that, might have been even longer. Like, basically, I would consider myself a non-drinker. But I'm not totally like, oh my God, you drink, you're bad. Like, I just don't have any desire for it. Like, I'd rather have a coffee than a beer any day. I like a stimulant feeling, not a fucking like you're floating on air feeling or whatever the hell that is. You know that feeling when you're tipsy, that feeling? I like the feeling of like fired up. Like, give me a caffeine rush over a whatever the fuck you want to call it, feeling tipsy. Yeah. So, any guys on here, drop some stuff in the discussion here, guys. Let's get talking. And if you're just watching, subscribe, guys. Subscribe. It's Shaun Campbell 2.0. And I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok as well as Shaun Campbell 2.0. And if you see my picture in the thumbnail, whatever, where I'm like in the bodybuilder type vibe, the black and white picture, whatever, that's the same picture you'll see on all those other social medias, because I try to keep it consistent. And it's Shaun Campbell 2.0 on all of them as well. So it's very easy to know that it's me. And just follow me, like it, subscribe, or whatever you want to do, guys. And check out some of my old videos, guys. I'm on the fire here. Oh, you bring a coffee around when you work out? But again, whatever works for you, my friend. I like to take, to be honest with you, I'll be straight up. I just do I like it quick and fast, so I just take a caffeine pill, like just the generic caffeine pills. They're like 200 milligrams or whatever the fuck it is, and they're basically equivalent to an extra large coffee or more. So I just pop one of those, drink some water, get my phone out. Then about 10 minutes later, I jump on the elliptical, and we're rocking and rolling. Because if I do a coffee and all that shit, it slows me down too much. Because I want to do the elliptical immediately. So I had to figure out a way, how can I get caffeine and I want to get on the elliptical immediately? And then the quickest, easiest, cheapest way, because literally those caffeine pills end up breaking down to be about 10 cents each. I'm having an extra large coffee for 10 cents. Okay, but start slow, because I probably got a tolerance to it. Because you can get 100 milligram tablets, which are considered like a medium large coffee. The 200 milligram caffeine is like fucking an extra large coffee. But I'm used to it, right? Because you do grow a tolerance to caffeine, right? And everyone's different, so start really slow. Because some people get fucking fired up off a small coffee, and they're banging off the walls, right? To me, that would even fucking and if I'd have an extra large coffee before I did my elliptical, I'd be sitting, because I tried that a few times, because I ran out of caffeine pills a couple of times, and I had to fucking do whatever coffees. I have instant coffee here. I had to fucking heat it up. Then it's so hot, I gotta let it cool off. I'm drinking it. I waste about 45 minutes before I get my day started drinking a fucking coffee. It just irritating, because I used to think to myself, I would have been done the elliptical by now. I would have already had 2 posts out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I basically just buy. I get the cheapest, whatever the cheapest fucking caffeine pills are, because it's just caffeine. It's like buying vitamin C or something, as long as it's a reputable name. It's just I'm just buying it for caffeine only. I don't give a fuck about flavors. It's not a pre-workout. It's just caffeine. So I typically will go. You know, at Walmart, how they got the generic brand, and Walmart will sell for like $7.99 or something. I'll buy like typically that, or something like a Wake Up, because basically the Walmart will have a generic brand to the Wake Up pills. They're called. So I would just buy the generic brand to that, or Allmax will have it sometimes for sale at Walmart or somewhere like that, and they'll have it cheap too. Or sometimes online you can get it really cheap. Like I go, as long as it's with a reputable brand, or the generic brand at Walmart or something, you'll be fine. And they're cheap as fuck. Like a bottle of it, like Canadian, anywhere from $7 to $10 Canadian, right? For a bottle of 100, 200 milligram tablets, which last you a long time, right? And basically, so it breaks down to be 10 cents or under per pill. Because it's just caffeine. It's when these people make it into a pre-workout, all of a sudden it becomes expensive as hell, because they're adding like flavors and this and that and maybe some other fucking chemicals. But the main thing they're going to give you that's going to give you the results is caffeine. But they add all this other shit, but then it ends up being like 20, like, or even 50 times more, because it probably breaks down to be not 10 cents each. It's probably ends up being a serving, ends up costing you about $2. And if you do that every fucking day, that's $60 for the month. I do 10 cents every fucking day. That's $3 for the month, as opposed to 60. Just think, it's just ludicrous, the difference in price. But again, I can't really endorse popping caffeine pills because everyone's different. But then it's not that big of a deal, because it's actually fucking healthier than a coffee, because I'm not putting cream, sugars, and all this bullshit. Because that's another thing I was trying to avoid. See, because if I was trying to get lean and stuff, I'm like, shit, I don't like coffee without all this extra stuff in it. So a fucking pill, but boom, it's rock and roll. But if you enjoy, some people really enjoy sitting down with that coffee, but I don't enjoy it. The process of sitting down with it is what I'm trying to avoid, because that's the worst way to start my day, because now I'm starting my day sitting down, chilling. Now you know how hard it is to get fucking moving? That's why you gotta have your coffee, because you're sitting down chilling. You're trying to convince yourself to get moving, so you're drinking a coffee. I wake up and immediately I'm moving. Immediately I'm doing things, and I get right on the fucking elliptical. I don't get up and sit there and, oh my God, I'm tired, rub my eyes and get a coffee, and I can't get my day started without my coffee. There's been times where I don't take the caffeine pill because I'm rushing around for something else and I forgot. And then you realize, oh shit, I didn't even take it. Then you realize, I don't even fucking need the shit. Like when I'm running my shows, for example, natural bodybuilding, the competitions I run, a lot of times I'll get up because I'm so fired up to run the shows. You're so in the adrenaline's going because I organize it and all that stuff, right? So I'm running around doing that, and I realize, fuck, I didn't even take any caffeine today, which I normally would do, but because I was rushed around, I wasn't thinking about it. Anyways, just goes to show you don't necessarily need it. Yeah, if you just want the caffeine, you want it quick, you want a quick caffeine fix, that's the way to do it. It's almost like I just take that with a glass of water, and that's you could just think of it as that would have been just equivalent to having a coffee. Your glass of water is like what your coffee would have been, right? I just get the pill, throw it in, drink the water, jump on the elliptical, do that, get out, have my yogurt and all that kind of stuff. Get off it, I mean not get out of it. Get off the elliptical, have my yogurt, pop all my vitamins, like my multivitamins, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin D3. What else do I have in there? Vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin D3. If I'm doing the ashwagandha, like he mentioned, I'll have that. And there's also another one. Tongkat Ali. That's another one that's a natural, supposed testosterone booster. That's because ashwagandha and Tongkat Ali help increase your natural production of testosterone. It might be minimal amounts, but it's very cheap too. Like those two supplements are very cheap. But if you buy them in because those are the main ingredients to a lot of the testosterone boosters that people talk about. But you go buy that's already mixed together as a formula, it'll cost you like 10 times what you'd buy these two separate supplements by themselves. It's funny, guys, because sometimes if you know the main ingredients to something, just go buy the main ingredients separately, and it's way, way, way cheaper. That's why creatine's cheap, because it's just creatine. But if you bought a post-workout drink, all of a sudden it's going to be creatine, whey protein, all that shit in there, then all of a sudden it's a fucking fortune. Because creatine's not that much if you break it down to just taking 5 grams of it per day, whatever. I haven't been taking creatine in a while. I might start that again. I like doing the stuff that doesn't cost much, and it just add it to the mix just because it doesn't cost much anyways, and there's no really negative effects to any of this shit. So it's not prescription crazy drugs or nothing, right? Like, I don't want to play with things that are going to fuck with my health. And I got assurance that what I'm doing is all good because a friend of mine said, you're a fucking machine, man. With testosterone like that, you should be fine. I use that as motivation now. I just got those results like 2 weeks ago. So now every time I go to the gym now, if I'm not feeling it, or I see all the young people in there, I'm saying, you motherfuckers, I'm fucking rocking 900 fucking testosterone here. I got to take advantage of it. So I push the sets a little harder because I'm thinking, I've got it in me. The fucking shit's flowing through my blood. It's flowing through my body. I got the shit in me. So there's no reason why I'm training like a wuss here. I don't know if I'm giving you guys any fun information here. I don't even know. That's why I love these chats, guys. I love how they just go all over the place. And then they give me ideas of what to talk about because I realize, oh, the thing I was talking about is kind of interesting. People might want to know more about this, right? And then I can make a video about it. Because another thing people said that I've heard from YouTubers, that they said, well, the YouTubers who give good information, they just say, just think if something helps you out, what's to say it wouldn't help someone else out? Like if you learn something that helps you out in your daily routine or whatever, like what kind of example? An example for me is doing YouTube, for example. I'm going to make a video about that. That's what I'm going to use for an example of something that helped me out. I have a procedure that I follow for making YouTube videos because I overwhelm myself by saying, oh my God, I'm going to film a video. Then I go, oh, I got to create a script. I got to set up my camera. I got to put the set together. I got to do this. It's just fucking overwhelming, right? So now I just make my script. I might make that the day before. Got that my computer. It's ready. This is what I'm going to talk about. Then in the morning, I know I'm going to tape it. I'll set my camera up and stuff first, and then I'll go do the elliptical and stuff. And then I'll do my daily routine, so then I kind of get off my mind. Then I sit down and maybe I film the video. So now I broke it into 3 different parts instead of doing all those parts, because for some reason the process, if I break it into pieces, it works for me. You got to do what works for you. Maybe you're the type of person who just wants to set up and just fucking go for it, and you want to do all the setup and blah, 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 and do it all in one shot. I like to break it in pieces. Like I'll set the camera up, because for some reason I get a lot of anxiety when I go to test the microphones and all stuff. I got all these things going on because in my mind I always try to rush everything. I always think everything's taking too long. So if I just break into all these little pieces, like it's just whatever works for you, man. Because anxiety's a bitch, right? We stop ourselves from succeeding in a lot of things. You got to figure out what is it that's holding you back, and fucking fix that shit. What was holding me back with YouTube also is not being consistent with content. So I said, fuck this. I saw a person gave me this great idea about going live on YouTube every single day and make that your goal. Just like I made the goal of doing an elliptical every single day. Because even I'm on here long as fuck right now. It's an hour and 3 minutes. And I'm creating content, and there's no anxiety because I'm actually just chilling. I feel like I'm just chilling with my friends, telling stories and answering some questions and shooting the shit. You know what I mean? And I'm actually creating content and building subscribers and getting ideas what to talk about, getting better on camera, all these things. And getting my word out, getting my name out there, right? Because that's the key too. Because I do want to be known. It sounds crazy, but I want YouTuber to be part of my profession. Like, yes, I run natural bodybuilding competitions. Yes, I do the Workout Warrior brand. I want to build that brand, Workout Warrior. So I got the Workout Warrior brand. I got the IDFA natural bodybuilding competitions, and I also want as part of my other career is I'm a YouTuber, like an influencer, or what do you want to call it? Not even necessarily an influencer, because because you could be watching me, because some of the stuff I'm going to put is just going to be entertainment. Some of it I'm going to put on there is going to be educational. But pretty much everything I'm going to say is going to be motivational and leading by example, right? Because I'm going to be authentic as well. Even if I do entertainment shit, it's going to be me who's telling you the story. I'm not going to put a fake persona. I might just up the ante on how I rant. Like, I might not mean it that much, but you're going to say, dude, calm down, man. It's not that big of a deal, but I got to entertain, right? Like, if you see my videos that I call it rants, like see how I'm talking now? This is how I talk normal. But if you see me ranting, that's not me necessarily, but it's still me because I'm saying all the things I would say. But you know what I mean? You got to perform a bit, right? When you do a rant. But people will watch rants. Like, if I do a short or something and I'm ranting, I get a lot of views on it. If I do a short and I'm just talking like this, you just get a different type of view on it, right? A different type of client, a different type of subscriber, a different type of person that watches. But I think more people watch the rant stuff as far as the general public, right? If just people just to watch it for entertainment purposes, there's more people out there just to want to be entertained than people want knowledge. But I think the majority of people that I talk to do want advice and motivation, all that kind of stuff. And the way I'm talking now, they like that, right? But then I think there's also a good amount of people that like the drama of YouTube, right? Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, it speeds up the morning routine, my friend. It speeds mine up, and it also keeps you out of going to a drive-through to get a coffee. If not in your case, I don't think, but for other people, right? Because it's 10 fucking cents. And if you say, oh, you need your caffeine every morning, people say, I need my coffee. Okay, I got your coffee for 10 fucking cents, guys. And you get it, the quick fix. It won't even slow down your day whatsoever. It just fucking gets you moving, like you get your day going right away. Like you don't have to fuck around with anything. And you save a shitload of money. And you're probably saving a shitload of calories. There's no way most people, I mean, there's no way most people are not putting milk and sugar and cream or sweetener, all these things in their coffees, right? Or they're going to fuck even worse. They're going to Starbucks. They're getting like a fucking whipped cream and all kinds of shit in this bullshit. And you got like a 600 calorie fucking coffee. I can give you a 10-cent caffeine fix for 0 calories. And you can jump immediately on your elliptical and get your fucking day rolling. And then while you're on there, because if you're like, oh, I don't have time. Okay, your ass gets up every goddamn morning. And not you, John. I'm not talking to you. I just mean in general, the people. Your ass gets up every fucking morning. And the first thing these fuckers do, we all do, even I do, so I'm a fucker too. We check our phone. We scroll through our phone or we go on our emails or wherever the hell it is, right? If your emails are on your computer, you go on there or your phone or wherever you get your email stuff. But you also look at social media, all that shit. Find a way where you can get like some type of cardio active lifestyle movement going and do all that. If you have a treadmill you can walk on in the house and do that, or you have like a stationary bike you can do, or if you just want, or make it a goal that you, because some people can want, say if you want, even if you're just fucking, it's gonna sound cheesy, but pacing around your house while doing these things, not sitting down, drinking a coffee that's 600 calories while you're doing all this shit, then thinking you're rushed for fucking work and not doing any type of activity at all, then fucking rushing out the door. You didn't pack anything to eat, so you grabbed something at fucking work because someone brought donuts. You know what I mean? It's a slippery slope. That's why, and people make so much excuses for themselves. Whoa, fuck, I'm an old guy, whatever, my, whatever. No, I want to be a motherfucker. When I'm 60, I want people to say, what the fuck? Is that what 60 looks like? You're a fucking machine. That's what I want people to say. Not that you care what people say, but you know what I mean? If you don't, like I said again in the video earlier, use it or lose it, my friends. And don't make excuses to be complacent, okay? People say, oh, we'll leave that to the young kids. Oh, those are back in the good old days. What the fuck? My good old days are right the fuck now. I feel more alive at 53 than I ever have, but fuck, I don't know. Like, fuck. That's the problem with dating too, because I'm so alive that I still think I'm fucking 30. I'm looking, whatever, fucking, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's really fucking tricky finding someone, a 50-year-old woman that's kind of lives a fitness lifestyle that I live. You know what I'm saying? And I want a partner that's equal to my fitness and energy level and stuff, right? Like, I find that very important. I take care of my physique and my body. I want someone that takes care of themselves equally like I would. And they're out there, yes, mind you, they're out there. It's just the field gets a little bit smaller because the field of fit guys over 50 is smaller. The field of fit women, ladies over 50 is smaller. You know what I mean? So I might have to go down. So guys like me have to go down to 30s. Well, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. Fuck, I'm saying too much on here now. Jesus Christ. Thank God it's late in the video, so people probably aren't even seeing this shit. But there's yeah. I find I mesh well with 30s in their 30s. It just seems to work well with me. It's like a good, we're both, we both have things in common. And I don't call it a midlife crisis because I never was not in shape. I never was insecure about my stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a midlife crisis. I just know, you know what you're attracted to. Physically, I had to have a physical attraction. Then obviously there's mental attraction, all that shit, right? But you could be the greatest person ever, but if I'm not physically attracted, I can't fucking do it, man. It'll just be something that bothers me, and that's probably why I'm being single for so long, because I'd rather just chill and just chill. Be by myself for a while. That's okay. Well, my last two relationships were probably around 20 years younger than me, so fuck. Let's rock and roll. I shouldn't be saying that because I don't want people to judge me. But then again, I'm trying to be authentic on here, guys. So if there's any ladies out there in their 30s, holla. I'm just fucking joking. I have nothing against someone my age. Just the odds of them being fit and healthy and into fitness like I am is not likely. But I've seen them on social media where you see 50, like, what the fuck is that? Look at her at 50. That's amazing. I would love to meet that person. I don't meet them in my daily life. I don't meet these people. I don't know anyone that's 50 years old that's fit and healthy and blah, blah, blah. I'm sure they're out there. But yes, you can go too young where it gets too crazy, right? Because obviously 20, what the hell do I got in common with a 20-year-old? Not much. The only thing we got in common is we both like how she looks. She likes how she looks. I like how she looks. That's where what we have in common ends. She likes herself and I like her. We both have a commonality. We both think she looks good. Oh my God, fuck. Okay, I'm just talking shit. Don't listen to anything I'm saying anymore. This is now we've gone not rant, we just gone insane. When I'm looking at my beard, I need to trim it down or something. I'm not sure. So I was going through a phase where I was cutting it really short. But I've been not rushing around, but I've just been like lazy for like 3 or 4 days. And now it looks like it's pretty dark looking. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to jump off of here because I've been on here in 1 hour and 13 minutes, it says. So 73 minutes. So I think that's a good live for the day. So I think for once I'm going to try. I'm not good at relaxing. I'm going to try to sit down and relax. I might even try to Netflix and chill with myself, like just relax and watch a movie. Because I have a hard time. Because you can't relax your mind to even sit still and watch a fucking movie. Like I'm that guy. I'll get up and start doing things. Like I can't sit still. I'm going to try really hard. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to try and sit still. And I might even try to go on Netflix and find a movie and actually sit still and watch it and see if I can actually get through a whole movie without getting up. We'll see. All right, guys. All right, John, it's been good talking to you guys. John, Evan, all you guys. Everyone's on here, but they're probably not on here anymore at this moment. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on here soon because I come on here every single day, guys. All right, good night, John. And we will talk to you guys all probably tomorrow or next time I see you, or even just comment on some of my videos. If you ever want to shoot the shit, just make a comment in a video. I'll respond to it. And yeah, notification bell. You'll know when I'm on here live. All right. Talk to you later.